What's up, Trashulators? So, gonna run over here to the thrift store real quick, see what they got in the dumpster or behind the store or whatever. I need to go to the hardware store. I'm gonna try to put that rack that we got from that somewhat scrap clean out deal the other day. I'm gonna try to put that thing on my truck probably tomorrow, which would be cool. Also, need to load up the truck because Corey, you've seen Corey. What's up, Corey? Sorry you had to work tonight. You know, you pulled my arm and you wanted that day, so I'll let you have it. Sorry, buddy. But told Corey we'd take him to the scrapyard and teach him how to do a little scrapping. So hopefully he still wants to do that. And yeah, we'll go to the scrapyard Thursday morning after work. I really need to start doing that again anyway, just because it like cuts down the cost. You're already near the scrapyard, it just cuts your cost down. Literally like a mile away, you dummy. Anyway, let's see what we got going on over here. We're gonna grab this. Oh shit, there's a guitar in there. I have to go in there and get that tomorrow. Better go check it out, if nothing else. We'll grab these rims. I already know that's like not a super awesome brand. It's supposed to be a knockoff of like a Les Paul. It's probably that one that starts with M, Maelstrom, some junk like that. Either way, we'll go there in the morning and check it out because yeah, I might have to buy it. The good fellas. Leg brace. Just not seeing anything. Got these cassettes right here. The Bad Company cassette. This in there, I'll grab it. Ooh. Oh yeah, I'll grab the Elton John too. Bad Company and Elton John cassettes, we'll grab those. What's this one? Oh well. Just found something else. Looks like a pretty decent night for junk. I keep seeing stuff all over the road. Bad thing is I've like passed some things and like didn't want to turn around to get them. So now I've got to put them back on my route. What is this? Let's check this out. It's a weed eater. So, out bright and early this morning, just went to the thrift store, check that guitar out. I don't know if any of you guys are guitar guys or not, but it's a Les Paul copy. I knew this. It's an Indiana St. Paul, so it's called, or whatever. And she wanted $50 for it, which is not bad. But the neck's broke, and I don't feel like gluing and having all that repaired. If it was an actual Gibson Les Paul or maybe an Epiphone, I might would have done it. But yeah, it's a cool guitar, but I would never have it fixed. And I don't need more stuff just sitting around. If I thought it actually had good hardware inside of it too, I might would have taken it and, you know, used it. But it is what it is. I'm gonna cruise some of these other back roads and see if we find anything else before I get home. I gotta I gotta meet a guy today at 2 o'clock. He wants those Jeep doors that we got out of that clean out the other day. I got $200 on them, so hopefully I get 200 or 150. If I meet him, I'd probably do 150. But yeah, that's what's up. Let's see. Got a bunch of stuff right there, like a baby stroller is about it. I'll grab that later. I said that last night about there was a big old lamp stand, a light stand or whatever. I think I even talked about it, about passing it and not wanting to turn around. Yeah, I said I would come get it this morning, and guess what? It wasn't there. So maybe I should start picking this stuff up as I see it. Maybe, just maybe. Anyway, I'll show you if we find anything else. All right, trashers, just met a guy that sold those Jeep doors. I put $200 on them, and I don't know nothing about Jeep doors, nor did I really look at the frames. Frames were kind of bent. They were bent actually substantially. But the guy is gonna modify them anyway, so he's really just looking for a frame that he can mod. I took $60 for him just to justify my trip up here. Come on, guy, get out of the road. Anyway, $60. Ain't been gone like 20 minutes. Whatever. Not worried about it. That's more than scrap would have got me. I probably got 15 cents for them things at the scrap yard. But that's what we got going on. Gonna go to the house. Oh yeah, I'll probably show you when I get there. I'm working on some of those computers that I got out of that house the other day. I found a cool trick on how to get past passwords. I usually just put a new operating system on these things, but I found a cool trick, and hopefully it works. We'll see when it gets home. The computer's doing its thing right now. But that's what's up. So see when we get home. Alright, so on the way home, I told y'all earlier, I think, there was a stroller on the side of the road. I was gonna swing by and swipe it up, but upon getting over here, I was about to jump out and grab it. What is that? I noticed there was like tons and tons of trash in it. And one, I don't want their trash. And two, I don't want to dump their trash all over the place. There's like 3 washing machines right there in those people's yards. So we'll have to slide through here and make sure we get that. I probably should just stop and ask. But whatever. Probably going to load up truck here today, or maybe in the morning, and we'll go to scrapyard. I think we talked about that yesterday or something, but yeah, that's what's up. So no stroller for me because I didn't want to deal with their trash. Also, I try not to be a dick when doing stuff like this. Like, I firmly believe if you're gonna dig through people's trash or stores trash or whatever you decide to do that deals with trash, don't make a mess. Like, don't make it harder for the people who live there. What is this? That's not what I want. Yeah, so don't make it harder for the people who live there. Don't make it more difficult for the employees, or like the town pickups, the trash people. Don't make it to where they have to bend down and pick all that junk up. So yeah, don't be a dick. Advice number 2. I'm riding down another road and I just saw one of those giant window units on somebody's front porch, and he's got the top tore off of it. It looks like he's working on it. In my experience, when you see stuff like that, it's usually a good indicator that that thing is going to end up on the side of the road. So, ride around. It's creepy, and I really hate to tell you to do this, but I like to ride around and just look. I look at people's porches. I look around the sides of their house, not to steal or see what they got good, see if they're good stuff, but I look for stuff like that: washers, dryers, fridges, air conditioners, piles of junk that looks like it's starting to migrate towards the road. It just kind of gives me an idea of places to pinpoint in the following days or weeks. Just something else to think about, guys. Alright, Trasher, so check it out. This is the trash top that we saved from behind the thrift store. This is one of the desktops that it powers on, but it uses the same exact power supply as that one, which is stupid. But anyway, I gotta fix this computer for my thrift buddy, and then he can put it up for sale. But check it out. This is the all-in-one PC we pulled out of the house the other day. It's actually up and running. I fixed it, got all the password crap off of it, hooked it up to this monitor. So now I've got my dual displays. Don't have a tower sitting here. Awesome. Got it hooked up to my surround sound. I just got to get in here and clean up some junkies. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what we got going on. I wish I'd left the power on it now so I could show you. I'll show you this crap later. But cool thing about this guy, it's got a camera built into it. So now we can live stream in here, which is awesome. I like that kind. What's up? Minecraft. Tell it's got some bin damage right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Some more tapes. The Franklin. Why in the world did you throw that away? That was in there. I know, because I bought the toy that was with it. Figured out to slide by here, but I just saw that chair right there. That tells us, a box of books, but that tells us that somebody's already been here. Doesn't like anything's really been messed with though. Oh well. Tell you what, I'm feeling wild. So, stopping at this car wash. I was talking to my cousin John. What's up, Johnny boy? See the cans, some cans there. I'm gonna leave them. Just because I probably won't leave them. I'll probably come back and get them. But I was talking to John, and I'm really curious as to where I could buy a trailer like fire departments have that are fully caged and they just dump cans in. And we kind of talked about it. And see, that's some good lighting. This has always got cans shoved into it. But yeah, I bet I could get these guys. I could bring them a trash can. I bet they'd throw their cans in the trash can for me. I'm almost willing to bet that. What's up, Trashers? So, before I was interrupted by my camera dying, what I was saying is I was talking to my cousin John, and I asked him the question, I wonder where we could find those trailers that fire departments use to stuff cans in. And I've looked around and I haven't been able to find a place that sells them. So I kind of wonder if they're not custom made. If they are, well, I guess we'll just try to build one. Because that would be so flipping convenient. You just park your trailer. Now what I would do, I'd probably smash all the cans and then throw them into the trailer. But just permanent can storage. And if I had something like that, I would probably pick up a lot more cans. Because if you couldn't tell, I turned down a lot of cans. I mean, just from the dumpsters and stuff. And while I'm running around the streets and stuff, like I did 5 miles yesterday. While I was running, there was probably 500 or 600 cans I passed. And all I'm thinking in my head, you know, I make a little contraption. I could totally be scooping these cans up. Or, I'm going to run and walk anyway. I could totally just park at the top of one of these long roads and walk all the way down picking cans up and walk all the way back up. It's an option, it's an idea. But, since I don't know where that's exactly being made at, and I'm probably not going to do it anytime soon, I'm pretty sure, John, you told me that you got one of those, I call them Gaylords. Maybe it's one of those metal wrapped like liquid containers, I guess is what I think you were telling me. And I was thinking about that. If you cut the top out of it, put a few holes in the bottom, that'd be perfect. Only downfall would be getting something like that on a trailer. But then again, you really wouldn't have to, because if you had one that you could just throw cans in all the time, crush them and throw them, crush them and throw them, then come time to get rid of them and scrap them, I mean, what's a shovel in the back of your truck, you know what I mean? Like, I filled the back of the truck up once, and that was $80, and most of them weren't crushed. So if you could fill the back of a truck and they're all crushed, that'd be some good change. I feel that. I feel that anyway. Anyway, I'm on my way to work. That's probably it. I don't know. I don't even know what we did this week. I feel like we didn't do much. I did stop by my thrift buddy. Yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday. I stopped by there and we chatted for a while, and I actually bought a stack of comic books and Pokemon Sapphire, Omega Sapphire, whatever it is. Yeah. Anyway, it didn't matter. But these comic books, I kind of feel like I'm on the verge of wanting to have comic books, even though I don't really want to do that. But there's like some Deadpool, X-Men, Wolverine. I love Wolverine stuff, and I'm starting to like Deadpool. But I may keep this stuff. I may not. I'm taking it to work with me now because I got a buddy there who collects, and I may try to flip him on him. I ain't gonna try to kill him or nothing like that, but I spent $50 on a whole stack of junk. You know, if I could turn around and get 30, 40 bucks, it should be relatively easy. You know, I might let him have them. If not, I got another buddy who called me the other day, and he's got apparently a bunch of boxed Atari stuff. And we talked about this years ago. I don't think we did, but me and him did. And he pretty much just told me, he's like, I'll just take comic books. So I might have to indulge that, even though I don't need more games because I ain't got room for them anymore. Oh well, guys, like, subscribe, or don't.